Yeah, he is staying light. So we're getting more forward, and he's staying light.
Yeah, yeah. So
nice.
he's really, you're now able to make your cues much more subtle, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to be sort of pulling him around and that sort of thing. He's doing it himself. So
Yeah.
we're working really on self-carriage, and that's terrific. And that's hard, I think, for an off-the-track horse, because they're used to putting up with a huge amount of pressure,
Mm-hmm.
which is often completely meaningless. So we have to sort of retrain him to understand what the pressure means, and get him to understand also that all the pressure goes away if he does that. So it's great to see him building self-carriage. It was nice to see him today. I thought, lifting his emotional level a bit and not worrying too much about that.
Yeah. He's just expressing himself.
Yeah. We got. What was he expressing himself biting
Yes,
your foot?
he is. Whenever we do these little chats here,
Does he?
Yeah, I don't take it personally when he does any of that. It's just him. He just, at certain times, he wants to put something in his mouth.
He does. Yeah, he does want to put something in his mouth. He's a gelding that was gelded late, so it's one of those things that we just recognise that he likes to have something in his mouth.
Do you? This is a silly question, but if someone is a stallion till they're 12 or 13 and you geld them, you're just still going to call them a gelding?
Oh yeah. I mean, with a lot of them, the behaviours go away. Not so much this sort of habitual
that kind of
putting
thing,
something in your mouth thing. And I think even if you've got a horse that's gelded late, as in a 3-year-old or a 4-year-old, I still think they can have those sorts of behaviours.
Mm-hmm.
And having said that, some horses, even when you geld them at that age, continue with those stallion-like behaviours of chasing away horses and that sort of thing. If we looked at,
sorry,
okay, that's a bit close. If we looked at Chase this morning, he was gelded at 5, I think.
He has very stallion-y
He's got
behaviours.
a lot of stallion-like behaviours.
Yeah.
And that didn't change at all. He was never a difficult stallion. But, his behaviours are the same, yeah. And we saw him chasing the gelding around the paddock this morning for absolutely no reason whatsoever. So it's the luck of the draw, really. You can't say that gelding is definitely going to change their behaviour, but it usually does.